Good morning, my dear friends. Good morning, dear masters. Hope you are able to hear me. Yes? Okay. Welcome to day 5 of our breath by breath, step-by-step approach to mindfulness meditation. A lot of you have been participating in the earlier breath by breath sessions. You have been doing conscious breathing and also realize the benefits of mindfulness in everyday life. So again, this session, there are quite a few people who joined us new, and we've been learning this step by step. We've learned a lot of things over the last 4 days. And we've been learning this whole meditation, breathfulness meditation, also step by step. And we've also been learning some wisdom in terms of the science behind breathfulness. How does breathfulness heal your body? How does helpfulness regulate your emotions or regulate your energy body? And today we're going to see how breathfulness helps, how the Anapanasati meditation helps in regulating and in handling the feelings and emotions. A lot of us have been practicing meditation for a long time. And yesterday there were a few questions on the chat as well, and also on the WhatsApp group as well. Breath mindfulness meditation is very simple. Very simple. Right? All you need to do is just observe your breath. But it isn't easy. I struggled for almost few years till I really got into that state of no thought, state of emptiness or stillness. Right? In this course, we are practicing several techniques. It's probably a lot easier for you, just like practicing equal breathing allows your mind to calm much faster. Right? So there are certain things. If we follow them, it'll be easy for us to get hold of breath mindfulness meditation. The 3 most important principles, as told in several Buddhist books, especially with breath mindfulness, is number 1, you'll have to be in an absolute relaxed state and let go. Right? You shouldn't be controlling the breath, not controlling the breath, not trying. For example, we've been following the breath. We've been focusing our breath. You just enjoy the process. Just allow your awareness to just rest at your nose and then start observing whatever is happening there. You don't force yourself to observe there. You don't force yourself to control the breath. Oh my God, I'm not feeling it. So let me see if I'm able to feel it, right? Relaxing and letting go is very important. So relax your body, keep your body relaxed, keep your forehead relaxed, keep your eyebrows relaxed, no straining at any point of time. Second thing is just engage deeply with your experience, whatever be it. As we said, non-judgmental awareness is important. Just be with the breath, enjoy the process. For the 40-45 minutes, just enjoy your breath. Just enjoy your body. Do not worry about whether you're doing it right. Do not worry about whether you're getting the results. You will get the results. This is a 3,500-year-old technique. Millions of people have followed it. Millions of experiments have done it. It will bring positive changes in each one of you. So just engage deeply with the experience, whatever be it. If you want to smile, smile. If you want to feel it, right? The third important principle is always being curious. Have that freshness of mind, seeing each breath as new, not taking it for granted. As we know, every breath is different. Every breath is different. Every experience is different. Suddenly, one day you'll feel sensations in your chest. One day you'll feel sensations in your shoulders. One day you'll feel sensations in your back. Wonderful. Welcome there. Right? Curiosity and freshness of mind. And our experiences are not the same every day. Every day it is different, just like our every day of living is different. Right? So, my dear friends, absolute relaxation and letting go engage deeply with whatever experience, absolute playfulness, right? And then the curiosity and freshness of mind. What is going to happen in today's meditation session? Lovely. At the end of it, we recall whatever be the experience. If it was painful, so be it. It was happy, so be it. Right? Like the Zen story, where a student was learning meditation from a Zen master. One day, he came running and said, "Oh, master, my meditation was terrible today." Master asked, "What happened?" And the student said, "Oh, I was besieged with thoughts. Thoughts were battering my mind right from the first minute till the end. And thoughts kept on bothering me." And the master said, "This will pass." Means continue practicing, it will be happening. And after a few days, the same student came running to the master. "Oh, master, I had a wonderful meditation. It was absolute pleasant, absolute joyful, absolute blissful." The master again said, "This too shall pass." So the experiences are not the same every day, even for meditators who've been meditating for years. It all depends on that particular day. And then that's what happens in life, right? As I said, for living happily and creatively too, three principles: acceptance, letting go, engaging deeply with every experience, which is mindfulness, and absolute curiosity on freshness of mind, how every interaction, every experience in the world is going to be different. All right, again, secrets to effective meditation, we've reiterated that. Let me repeat it. Right breathing. When we get into our meditation, the observation part, right breathing, your natural breath cycle. Do not alter your breath. Conscious breathing, fully mindful of breathing, fully mindful of feeling or sensations in the nose, fully mindful of sensations in the path of your breath, right? And then absolutely non-judgmental, no analysis of thoughts, feelings, or results. Three secrets. If you violate any of these, you will not see the results. You will not progress in meditation. What do I mean by progress in meditation? There are different states as you progress in breathfulness meditation. Both Yoga Sutras and Buddha's teachings talk about these 5 states. Any breath mindfulness, any mindfulness meditation goes through these states, right? So with breath mindfulness, the stage 1 is bringing attention at will, continuous attention. It's called vitarka. So a lot of us newcomers, the first few months and in these first few days, you try to bring your attention to breath, thoughts come back, thoughts come back. So that is stage 1. A lot of us probably are in state 1, right? And as we continue with our equal breathing, with our focusing, the focusing step that we are practicing, we gain more concentration, attention on the breath. As we continue to improve that, you'll stay with your breath for longer times before any distraction happens. So that is state number 2, engaging with breath continuously for longer times, called sustained exclusive focus, Ikara. And once you start observing your breath, being with your breath for longer duration, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, without a break, right? You're continuously engaging it, and then you're getting your distraction up. And then slowly the experience will start happening. You'll start feeling your sensations all over your body. Like we learned yesterday, our body, there are nadis flowing through your body. There is energy flow happening through our body. You'll start feeling those because your mind has calmed down. You've improved concentration and your awareness, level of awareness has increased. So you'll start feeling sensations. Even now, body, the nadis, the energy is flowing. We're not aware of it because we're thinking. So feeling energy currents, getting into that blissful state, joyful state, right? That is where all the body movements happen. That's called piti. And then instead of stopping there, a lot of meditators stop there. That was a blissful meditation. Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. And then you move into state 4, where, excuse me, it's absolute peace, sukha. You will see the state of calmness, state of absolute peace. You're still conscious, you're not asleep, but absolute peace. And then we get into the empty mind states, which is absorption, which is samadhi state in Yoga Sutras, right? Absolutely no possibility of thought, no decisions. You're not even able to think in that. You'll be able to feel that state, but not think about the state. No perception of time, deeply aware of bliss. All five senses are shut off. A lot of things might be happening, but you will be in a different zone. And that's what we're trying to progress as we go through. The focusing step that we are practicing allows you to move from 1 to 2. The following step allows you to move to 2 to 3. And then in 3, you start flowing with your breath. We'll start in a couple of days. All right. So that's how this whole meditation process is structured as well. So tomorrow we will do a body scan exercise, which will allow you to become aware, open up awareness across your different body parts. All right. So my dear friends, so that is, I mean, the whole goal is to progress in this meditation practice across these 5 days. And again, as I said, as per the story I recited, it's not that, for example, today you are in state 2 or 3. Wonderful, you got promoted to grade 4. It doesn't mean that you will slip to state, you will not slip to state 2. So all these happen randomly. It all depends on your state. One day is absolutely, you'll feel that bliss and joy for 2 minutes. The next few days, you'll still be bothered by thoughts. Or one day you'll feel the peace, the emptiness. But another day, you'll still be wrestling with attention on your breath. So all these are different states. It will happen if you practice regularly and stay with the practice. All right. So with that, let's dive into our breathfulness practice for today. After that, we will learn how breathfulness enhances our awareness of emotions. How can we be able to, the science behind how breathfulness helps with emotions. All right. So this is our usual practice like we did yesterday, my dear friends. We'll do 10 minutes of equal breathing as a preparatory warm-up exercise. All right. And then 20 minutes of continuous attention at your breath. Like I said, that's very important for you to move to state 2. And then we'll do 15 minutes of following our breath. And then do a 2 to 3 minute of appreciation. All right. So I hope all of you are able to follow your breath yesterday because there weren't any questions after that. So following your breath, anyway, I'll guide you through following the path of your breath. All right, we'll discuss questions and sessions later. Okay, so let's dive into our breathfulness meditation. Remove your spectacles, clasp your hands, cross your feet, take the right position, use the right cushion. Keep your back, neck, and shoulders straight, and slowly bring your attention to your breath. Slowly bring your attention to your nose and start the process of equal breathing. Breathe in long, smooth, easy. Breathe out long, smooth, easy. Keep the length of your inhale and exhale the same by counting in your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're unable to do for 4 counts, you can do it for 3 counts. Then as you do that, be aware of the movements in your abdomen. Keep your forehead relaxed, keep your shoulders relaxed, keep your arms relaxed, keep your fingers relaxed. For the next 45 minutes, you're just going to be relaxing, just being with your breath, nothing else. All other things, all other people will wait. Nothing is going to happen to them or those things in the 45 minutes. warming up for our breathfulness practice. Smooth, easy, long inhale, smooth, easy, long exhales. As you breathe in long and breathe out long, make sure you are able to observe your stomach going out and in a rhythm. Make sure you're not moving any other parts of your body. Feel your breath, your mind, and your body coming into alignment. Your upper body should be nicely resting on your pelvis, nice and comfortable. Feel the joy and power of your inhale and your exhale. 2 more minutes of our warm-up, equal breathing. This step allows us to center ourselves, ground ourselves, warm up ourselves for the next 35 minutes of the practice. Wonderful. Now with your breath, body and mind aligned, the body relaxed and got into a posture. Now let's get into our meditation part, observing our breath. Slowly let go of your equal breathing. Bring your attention to your nose and start observing your normal, natural breathing at your nose. For the next 20 minutes, you will just focus all your awareness only at your nose, while your attention will be on every breath without any judgment or analysis of whatever happens. Thoughts or other distractions bother you, you can apply any of the techniques we learned: labeling, counting, be curious as to what is happening with every breath. Try to connect the different points of your breathing. Are you feeling the start of inhale as your breath enters your nose? Are you feeling the end of inhale and then the beginning of exhale in your nose and then the end of exhale? Be curious if you're able to detect each of these points. Engage your mind instead of engaging your mind in thoughts. Feel any sensations inside your nose. Feel any sensations on your upper lip at the entrance to your nostrils. Do not strain your attention. Be relaxed. Watch your nose as if you are looking at your nose in a mirror. All spiritual practices tell us we are not the nose, we are not the breath, we are not the body. Each one of us is the awareness that is observing the breath, that is feeling the breath. Keep your head and shoulders straight. Keep your face relaxed. Feel the joy of focus, feel the joy of concentration. Just observe the smooth, easy, rhythmic flow of your in-breath and out-breath. You are the observer. Wonderful, my dear friends. Continue to be with your breath at your nose. 10 more minutes of full involvement with your breath at your nose. Do not strain your focus. Be curious of every breath. See if you are able to notice which nostril your inhale happens, which nostril your exhale happens. Is your inhale longer or your exhale longer? Are you feeling sensation inside your nose or just outside your nose? Complete, unhindered involvement or observation on every breath. If thoughts pull you away, you know what needs to be done. Bring your attention back to your breath. Keep your head, shoulders, and back straight. Be aware of your posture. Feel the beauty of every breath. Every breath is different. Engage with your breath. Notice different parts of your breath. No judgment, no analysis, no thinking. Just watch it, just observe it. 5 more minutes of observing your breath at your nose or focusing stage. Continue to be with your breath at your nose, my dear friends. The goal of this step to learn the skill of observing every breath so that our attention doesn't wander. That is why we restrict the space or the area of awareness to just our nose. Wonderful, my dear friends. Now let's move into the next step of our breathfulness practice. Expand your awareness to follow your breath as your breath travels from your nose through the pipes in your throat region and to your lungs, and as it travels back from your lungs through your throat region and out of your nose. Observe all the sensations and movements in your throat region, your chest region, and your abdomen region as your every breath happens rhythmically. Do not change your breath, do not alter your breath. Just expanding your awareness. Your first step should have allowed you to focus on every breath. Now we are trying to feel the breath more fully, expanding your awareness without judging. Follow the path of your beautiful breath, the breath that nourishes your body, calms your mind, and connects you to your intelligence. 15 minutes of following your breath. The sensations and the movements that you feel may be different for every breath. Engage with it. Be curious. Relax and have fun. Observing your full breath. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Follow every sensation and movement during your breathing. As your breath enters your nose, the air with oxygen passes through your windpipes in your throat region, then passes through your lungs in your chest region. There are movements in your lungs, there are movements in your abdomen due to your every breath. Just be open, be aware of all these movements and sensations, only due to your breathing. Feel joyful and grateful to how your breath flows smoothly, continuously. When you recognize you are thinking, you're analyzing, notice it and bring your attention and awareness back to your breathing. You can apply any of the techniques if your mind is too chatty. 8 more minutes of following your beautiful breath cycle. Keep your body relaxed. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders relaxed. Keep your fingers relaxed. Stay calm. Observe every part of your breathing and the sensations and movements your breath creates in your body. Nothing else. Do not allow your mind to wander. Last 5 minutes, my dear friends. Continue to observe your every breath fully, wholly, with all your attention and awareness. Excellent. Last 3 minutes, my dear friends. Continue to observe your beautiful breath cycle. Be alert, be awake, be aware. Last 1 minute. Excellent, my dear friends. Now, slowly move your awareness to your heart region. Recall your experience during today's breathfulness session. Express gratitude to all the experience. Feel grateful and thankful and proud of yourself for sitting through this breathfulness practice for today. Now, recollect 3 things, people, or situations in the last 24 hours. Bring each one of them into your memory. Say thank you in your mind to that thing, person, or situation. A grateful heart attracts whatever it is grateful for. that feeling of gratitude, now let's express our thanks to all the people, family, friends, our helpers, our colleagues, all the members in our societies and communities which who take care of all the utilities, all the amenities, all the things that are required for making our daily lives livable and lovable. Express gratitude to whoever comes across your mind. Lastly, let's express gratitude to the environment, to all the governing bodies which maintain our life healthy and happy. With that feeling of calmness and the feeling of gratitude, my dear friends, let's emerge from today's breathfulness practice. Relax your body. Become aware of the room you are in. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hands. Slowly unclasp your fingers. Place your palms on your eyes for a few seconds and open when you're ready. Thank you. Wonderful. So, how was your breathfulness session today? How many of you were able to follow your breath during our second step of observation? And how many of you have been continuously focusing on every breath? Very good. So I hope you're able to follow the breath, the cycle of every breath, the sensations and moments due to each and every breath. Super. So any questions we'll take up during our question time. Not able to follow all the breaths, that's fine. So we'll ask as you continue the practice, you will learn to follow. So our yesterday's assignment was again mindful eating. I hope you were able to enjoy your food, enjoy your tea, coffee, juice with greater awareness, greater appreciation of whatever was there on your plate or in your glass or in your cup. So as we know, mindfulness comprises of three things. Can someone recap what is mindfulness, the formula for mindfulness? Formula for mindfulness. We just finished mindfulness of our breathing. Yes, attention, awareness, and non-judgment or acceptance. That's what we did yesterday as part of mindful eating. We focused our attention on our eating or drinking, completely aware of all the internal sensations and internal feelings, and not judging the food with our thoughts, with our opinions, with our beliefs. So similarly, today's exercise is another going to be interesting and very easy. As some of you know, we practice mindful walking. Mindful walking I know it's summer pretty much everywhere. Good time to walk, except for the middays. So here is what we will do. Apply the same rules, attention, awareness, and non-judgment as we walk. How many of you, I know a lot of you have been walking. How many of you have really observed or noticed how your hands move? Does your hands move forward, backward? Do you rest your hands straight to the side of your body? Or do you do this? Can anyone remember? Some of us remember, but most of the time we don't notice it. We just keep walking, chatting with people. I don't know, maybe a lot of us now, a lot of youngsters keep having earphones, listening to music, and they've seen quite a few people watching videos on the phone as they walk. I only pray whenever I see them, I only pray they don't have a fall, especially on the beautiful roads that we have. So, yes, front and back. So in mindful walking, there are several things that you do. Complete attention on your walking, on your each and every step. No headphones, no chatting, no video. Please don't carry your cell phone finally, unless and until you need it. If someone communicates, attention on your complete walking. Awareness, two things. Be aware of all the movements in your body, the way you move your hands, the way you move your legs. Feel every muscle as you keep every step forward. Just feel the muscles, feel your lower legs, feel your thighs, feel the way your hip moves, feel the way your back goes forward and backward, feel the way your neck is moving, right? Feel the way your hands are moving. So feel every sensation, every movement within your body. And second part of awareness, be aware of everything around you. Be it the sound of the birds, be it the sound of the vehicles, be it someone talking on the side path, be aware of the trees around you, be aware of the buildings around you, be aware of the signboards around you. As you continue to do it, be aware of everything. Again, the last part, no judgment, no thinking, oh my God, why are they doing this? Why is the road like this? Am I moving my hands better, faster? Is this the right way to do? Absolutely no thinking, no judgment, no awareness. Whatever we did with our breath, you are going to do, and we did with our food, we're going to do with our walking. Some of the Buddhist books also call this as walking meditation, right? When you are on days when you are absolutely not able to sit in your mindfulness meditation practice, you can practice mindful eating and mindful walking because you're still going to cultivate the same aspects, attention, awareness, and non-judgment. All right. So please do mindful walking when you step out for work. For those who don't have a practice or a routine of daily walking, please try step out and practice it for a minimum of 20 minutes wherever possible. Could be on your terrace, could be in your garden, could be on the road, could be in your park nearby, wherever. Feel, again, it might be hot, it might be cold. Again, the moment your thought comes up, oh my God, it is hot, recognize the thought. Again, non-judgment, and then bring your attention back to your breathing. Sorry, to your walking, not your breathing, to your walking. Let your breath, allow it to happen. When you're walking, you're walking. You're not focusing attention on your breath. All right, so that's exercise for today. And please feel free to share your questions. I'll answer a few questions from the WhatsApp group and anything on the chat window once we finish understanding the science behind how our breathfulness enhances the awareness of our emotions. And this was Buddha's biggest discovery. Buddha's discovery was, all of us know, was focused on suffering, right? And then the reason we suffer is because of our thinking. The reason we think, again, there is difference between thinking what we are feeling or how we manipulate our feeling versus thinking or thought for actual doing. That's different, right? So we all know emotions. Emotions, yesterday we learned about the energy body, and energy in motion is emotion. Emotion is always to do with one of those chakras that we learned yesterday. And emotions arise in two ways, triggering off a memory of a positive or a negative experience, or creating positive or negative scenarios in our mind based on our knowledge. Someone has gone for a vacation to Goa or to Bali and explained a lot of things, and you've seen good pictures, and we create positive or negative scenarios about our vacation, and all that is causing an emotion. And when things don't match to whatever you saw or you heard, then there is an emotion of anger, of upset happening, right? So the mind gives context to an emotion by first creating a feeling. We become aware of an emotion after we experience a positive or negative feeling. And then emotions are visible, feelings are not. Emotions are anger, you behave. Emotions are frustration. Happiness is an emotion, right? But underlying this, the feeling is always pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. That was Buddhism's and Buddha's discovery. All emotions underlie these three feeling tones. We call it as, Buddha calls it as feeling tones: pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. And this is how every one of our emotions and thoughts happen. How do we even sense an emotion? How do the body receives the input? Yogic wisdom as well as Buddhist wisdom talk about the same thing, right? Our six senses, including thought, is how our body receives input. And once there is some input into our body, the way our body feels is like a sensation or a vibration. That is why in mindfulness, we focus so deep on sensations. In Vipassana, they focus so deep on sensations, right? So we'll have to be mindful of every sensation. And those sensations, depending on what the sensation is, it will result, the mind comes in and adds based on your memory. If you heard a sound, that sound comes in through your ear. The sound is just a sound. But the moment the mind attaches a context to it, oh, that is the sound of a plate falling down, it's okay. But that is a sound of a blast happening outside. Immediately, it's not okay. But immediately you startle, right? That's the sensation that happens. So there is a meaning and a memory attached by the mind. Immediately, the feeling tone, you'll start feeling a sensation, right? As a pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. A same sound, the same visual thing, or a same feeling or touch might be pleasant for some people, might be unpleasant for some other people, right? I think some of them know just the moving of a chair makes a creaking sound. Some people get really annoyed by it, whereas some others are okay. All right, so all that is because the mind adds that perception. The moment you feel the pleasant, unpleasant, neutral, there is a sensation in some part of your body. And then there's an emotion process that kicks in, and then you label that feeling as anger, frustration, joy. I am unhappy, I'm upset, I am not feeling right, I don't want it, I like it. Immediately we attach all those labels to it, and then that results in a behavior, whether to avoid it, whether to speak the right words, wrong words, and all that. And this is a cycle that continues to happen. So most of the times, what psychology and cognitive psychologists do is they attack emotions at this level, right? Be mindful of be mindful of your anger, be mindful of your upset, be mindful of your happiness, and then start accepting it. That's cognitive. You need your brain to do that. And mindfulness meditation gives that gap between that response or reaction and the trigger, right? But what Buddha and what meditation does, and what our yogic scriptures and Yoga Sutras do, is to try and move that point of awareness or recognition much towards the left. We're able to sense, we're able to have control on the sensations. It's a lot better. You have a lot more time to respond and behave appropriately at that particular time. Or the moment you feel the pleasantness, the unpleasantness, or the neutrality of a sensation, then you'll be able to attack that. Oh, there is a pleasant feeling. I don't know why. Maybe because of my thought. So we'll do this exercise the next couple of days. We call it as mindfulness of feelings. So that's like we are doing mindfulness of walking. All right. So it's a cycle. And then Buddha discovered that the root of all suffering is our feelings. And as they say, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. how you address that pain. It all depends on what the story that your mind tells you, right? So as awareness increases, our mindfulness increases, we become aware of this loop much earlier in the process. So we're able to attack the source of our emotion, source of our anger much earlier. All right. And the most important thing that mindfulness brings you is awareness of our emotions. And a lot of us do not handle our emotions. When we say handling our emotions, it's not about or letting our emotions out. For example, I might be angry with my boss, but I can't let out my emotions. Letting out our emotions is not what I mean by handling our emotions. Handling our emotions is being aware of the emotions, being aware that I'm angry at my boss, angry at a senior in the house, but I'm unable to do it. The moment you are mindful, you'll be able to feel that awareness, feel that blockage in one part of your body. You observe that body and then you observe that sensation and release it or spread that sensation throughout your body. The moment we are able to do it, right, you're able to handle that emotion. If you're not able to do it, then that emotion is stuck. That energy is stuck in different parts of your body, which is what causes the blocks in our chakras, what we learned yesterday, right? And more the negative emotions, more the blocks, they disturb the vibratory energy pattern of our body, mind, and soul, impact our energy field. When we hide, deny, or suppress our feelings, the energy associated with our emotions and feelings cannot dissipate. That is what creates the blocks. Negative energy of fear, anger, greater the intensity of emotions, more anger, more anger, more anger, more frustration. You're unhappy with your job, unhappy with something, continuous building of it without you being mindful, without you letting go of it, impacts your body. And all those result in all the thinking that happens. All right. So breath condition, just like the breath conditions your body, your feelings condition the mind. Again, discovery of your Buddha, of Buddha. The act of feeling things fully, mindfully, is what keeps it away from conditioning the mind. When we are not aware of our feelings, we are driven by them. We are a servant to the mind. We are being pushed around, right? And that is what adds to our reacting automatically, frenzied day, not noticing our feelings, frustration after frustration. But the practice is right attention. Practice is to just to notice them, experience them thoroughly and fully. This is what Buddha called as wise attention, one of his eightfold path. It gives you the freedom to respond to things or not. It gives you the freedom to respond to it rightly, right? Every little thing doesn't knock you for a loop and you begin to see. And as we saw those 5 states of meditation, into advanced states of meditation, you develop equanimity. Nothing really bothers you. All right. And we'll talk about mental processes later. Mental processes is feeling, because we are trying to address the feeling. And the next stage, when we start becoming mindful of our thoughts, thoughts plus feeling is what creates the story. And conscious breathing and mindfulness take the power out of the feeling so that it doesn't condition your mind. And there is a process or a step called RAIN, acronym called RAIN, which mindfulness prescribes. Being mindful allows you to do this. Recognize the emotion that you're feeling. Recognize the feeling tone, pleasant, unpleasant. Whatever stage of that emotion loop, accept, absorb, accept the experience, not allowing it to block. Later, you examine why you're feeling that way. Because of your thought, because of your ignorance, because of your ego, because of your fear, right? And then you let it go. View the emotion as a passing event. Don't identify it. You are not the emotion. You are not the feeling. Recognize, accept, investigate, and do not identify. As your mindfulness deepens, as your mindfulness expands, you'll start seeing all this happens automatically. You will not accumulate all those blocks. You will not accumulate those resistance to things. All right, same thing. Any deep like, any deep dislike is also blocks in our energy which form the samskaras. We'll learn about it more later. All right. So being with your breath allows you to be a lot more conscious. We are developing the skill of mindfulness. The moment our mindfulness starts expanding, we are a lot more aware of our feelings. We are a lot more aware of our emotions. And when we are aware of our emotions, we are able to acknowledge it, accept it, rather than blocking it, which causes issues with our energy body. And the more your emotions are bottled up, the energy is there, right? And that energy translates into thinking. All the thoughts, a lot of us have too many thoughts. If you're having too many thoughts, if you have an absolute chatty mind, that means there are a lot of emotions, the feelings that you're stored in your energy body. You have to let go of it. That is what happens in meditation. A lot of those thoughts keep coming up. A lot of those thoughts keep surfacing. All you do is let go, let go, let go. Bring your attention back to your breath, bring your attention back to your. So, my dear friends, breathfulness allows us to handle our emotions, allows us to respond to things in a right manner, respond to people, respond to situations, and allows us to not cause harm to our body and health by blocking, by not handling our emotions right. All right, and this all ties to the energy body that we learned yesterday. This is all what we call as energy or emotional body. All right. So with that, let's open it up for questions. Please type your questions on your chat window, or if you want to ask or share your experience, please raise the Zoom hand and then we'll enable you to mute yourself. I'm still not being added to WhatsApp group. Can someone please paste the link of the WhatsApp group here so that man can, it is there in the email that you would have received when you register. So meanwhile, I just want to quickly look at the WhatsApp group. Yesterday, there were a couple of questions. I didn't want to type a big answer to it. Okay, so one is sleep. One master replied that his spouse is having issues with sleep. So definitely equal breathing technique allows you to relax. And as you relax your body and mind, you will get into sleep much faster. Equal breathing can be practiced before sleeping, or even after you lie down, you can be conscious of your breathing. Conscious breathing allows you to relax your body and mind. And I'm sure some of you might be seeing already, or you will see in the next few days, how your sleep quality improves. In fact, a lot of us are waking up early as well to attend this session. So conscious breathing, continuous practice of meditation and equal breathing allows you sleep to improve, allows your body to relax and heal, like we learned on day 2. And then there is another query that says, constant observation of the breath keeps me alert, and due to the constant concentration, I find it difficult to relax and go into meditation. So today we saw at the beginning of the session, the key to an effective meditation is to be absolutely relaxed. You have to let go. So that is where that combination, that formula is attention plus awareness plus non-judgment. It's not only attention. There are other meditation techniques that give you a mantra, give you a word that is focused on attention only. So the answer to that question is absolutely letting go. If you are feeling difficulty because of your concentration, or sometimes let go of the concentration. Focus on one part of your body, and then allow your awareness to build. All right. And then there were a couple of questions on multitasking. We'll address that as we go along. Again, multitasking strains your energy, dissipates your energy, disperses your energy, right? As we develop mindfulness, you'll be able to do multiple things. When we say multitasking, we're not saying that you'll not be able to do multiple things, right? So with mindfulness, you're able to do multiple things, but you're able to split. You're not able to split your attention. For example, today, before mindfulness meditation, you would have been doing one thing while the other thing will be going on in your mind. So all your energy and attention is not there in the particular thing. You'll probably do it half-heartedly and then move to the next thing, move to the next thing. With mindfulness, you'll be able to completely focus for the 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour on that particular activity. complete focus, you'll be able to do a better job, an effective job, and then move on to the next one. In the end, at the end of the day, you might have done the same number or more number of tasks in that particular day, but you'd have been done it with a lot more energy, lot more consciousness, and lot more effectiveness. All right, so those were the questions on the WhatsApp group. Thanks for posting the WhatsApp group, Ratnavil sir and Deepa ma'am. And let me just quickly, how do I let go of negative emotion? Ma'am, by being aware of it. So tomorrow we're going to do a body scan, a good question. So every emotion that we feel has an equivalent impact. We saw that emotion loop, right? The emotion first comes in as a sensation. So in fact, we do that exercise. Maybe tomorrow we will do that. So the emotion comes in as a sensation. That sensation will be at some part of your body. The moment you recognize that, become fully aware of it and allow the energy or emotion to spread across your body. That is how you handle emotions, handle negative emotions, handle positive emotions. Right? Both types of emotions, positive emotions and negative emotions, needs to come, needs to go, needs to come, needs to go. The moment we hold on to those, then those become the attachments or blockages. Right? And so anytime you feel an emotion, you can start practicing that. You feel angry, where do you feel anger? Some people feel anger in the chest region. Some people feel anger in the head region, the sensation. Something like fear, grief. Fear, some people feel it in the stomach area. Some people feel it in the shoulders. Some people feel it in the chest region, depends. So the awareness of emotions begins with where in your body are you feeling that sensation? Because as we saw that loop, first there is a sensation somewhere, and only then it translates into an emotion. So wherever I go, I smell flower fragrances after starting to meditate. Why does that happen? Very good question, ma'am. I think we didn't cover the experience. That's one of the experiences that you feel in meditation. That is okay. The trick is to kind of not get absorbed, attached by it. It is a passing thing. You'll feel sensations. Some of them feel some sounds. Some of them feel different kind of vibrations and sensations. So just allow it to happen, let it go. Allow it to happen, let it go. No meaning, no judgment. Yes, my throat becomes dry while meditation. What may be the reason? Is another common experience, a side effect of meditation. Throat feeling dry. That's why we keep emphasizing drink lots of water before meditation and after meditation. Throat keeps getting dry, yawning in meditation, right? And then some kind of excess salivation in meditation during the process of breathfulness. All these are common experiences. Be aware, drink water, and then let it go, so it will pass. Failed to get group info while trying to getting in the group, unable to join the WhatsApp group. So please click on the link, ma'am. Okay, so it's a big question. If I don't like somebody, I give them zero energy, but when it comes to family, some or the other time, they tend to involve in my life. Should it with this? So, Master, you don't need to give energy to anybody. It's all about your own energy. As long as you don't lose your energy, lose your mind, lose your health on someone else, that is fine. And it's up to each one of us. And mindfulness allows you to do that. The science behind mindfulness, we've been hearing. So irritation, or getting upset on somebody, right? Even getting happy on somebody, all these are passing phenomena. We have to realize that is what Buddha's last stanza of Anapanasati Sutra. It's about impermanence. Things come and go. You don't need to get attached to it, right? Why do you need to be angry on someone? Why do you need to be upset on someone, be it a family member or otherwise, right? So please continue the practice of mindfulness. Please continue the practice of meditation. And we just learned it's about recognizing and letting go, recognizing and letting go. All right. When I say letting go, it is not about not doing something. Someone asked me in one of my earlier sessions, oh, if you keep letting go, if you don't be bothered, someone at work doesn't do the work properly, should I just sit idle? Should I just sit simple? Not allowing that to happen. The answer is no. What we are talking about letting go, what we are talking about not being bothered, is your internal mind and internal awareness, and internal emotions. But you'll have to do the right things. If someone is not doing right at work, you'll have to inform him, tell him you're not doing right. Prior to meditation, you would have told that with a sense of hurt in your mind and body. Oh, why is he doing like that? Why are people, just a sense of judgment, which is taking up your energy. Whereas after mindfulness, after meditation, you would probably be doing the same thing without that feeling, without that energy block that you have, without that judgment. You'll be able to give that instruction a lot more completely, a lot more wholly, without feeling that, oh, why? Right? So you will continue to do your duty a lot more mindfully, a lot more powerfully, a lot more effectively, and you'll start feeling the results are a lot better when you do the same things now compared to earlier. Difference between deep sleep and deep meditation. So deep sleep and deep meditation, at a body level, most of the processes are same. As we've learned, deep sleep and deep meditation moves you into the theta and delta states. Your brain becomes slower, your brain waves become slower. But the difference is meditation is you're a lot more aware, a lot more conscious. You're conscious of deep meditation, whereas in sleep, you are not conscious. As Patriji keeps saying, sleep is kind of unconscious meditation, whereas meditation is almost like conscious sleep. Your body gets the same kind of rest. Your mind gets into deeper states the same way you do in sleep, but you're a lot more aware. You're a lot more mindful of what is happening. Even in the deep states of meditation that I mentioned, you'll feel that zeroness, you'll feel that emptiness, but you'll not be able to think or judge about that emptiness. You're aware that you're sitting, you're observing, right? And sometimes your body movements, you'll not be aware, but you'll still be aware of what is happening. All right. So with that, I don't see any hands raised for the questions on Zoom. And I know we are a little over time, though it's a Sunday. So with that, my dear friends, any further questions? There are no questions. We will close for the day. All right. So I would urge you to, okay, so there is a hand being raised. I would urge you to please share your experiences as you progress in meditation as well, right? During the meditation, as well, anything that is happening to your sleep, anything that's happening to your daytime, you can also share your experience on how you felt with each of our mindfulness practices, right? Feel free to share on the chat window, on the WhatsApp group, or on the Zoom voice. I would like to enable. All right. So with that, we have a hand raised. Rishika, ma'am, can you unmute and ask your question?
Good morning, Master. My question to you is sometimes when suppose I've been meditating for X amount of time, right? But there are days and there are nights when I feel excessive amount of pain due to my past traumas. How do I get free from those shackles?
Good question. So the two things. One is as you continue the practice of meditation, some of those things surface, but there are a lot of other things that come up. The only thing that you need to do is be aware and let go of them. So we learned the step of RAIN, RAIN. Recognize the good thing, you recognize that they are past traumas. They are not going to impact you going forward. The only thing is you have to let go of it. There are two ways to let go of traumas, let go of negative emotions. One is cognitively, like what we mentioned, you recognize that it's past, nothing to do with what you're going to do, right? You let go of it. The second thing, in meditation, in mindfulness meditation, some of those traumas and fears and negative emotions automatically gets cleansed. When we talk about the mental processes in a couple of days from now, we'll talk about how that cleansing happens. So as you continue the practice, the two things you can do, one is recognize, be aware, and let go, see where that particular trauma is impacting your body and let go of the energies. And second thing is continue your practice, do long hours of meditation. As you continue to do that, a lot of those traumas in your psyche, we call it as samskaras. A lot of those samskaras automatically gets cleansed off, right, through the practice of meditation. So be with it, recognize it, and it's going to go away. It's just a passing cloud.
Thank you so much, Master.
Thank you. All right, there's one more hand raised. Yes, ma'am. You want to unmute yourself? Sucharita.
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am.
Good morning, sir. I am Sucharita. Currently, I'm in Australia. So, sir, I have few doubts regarding meditating. I'm like very much beginner. It's like 15 days, I guess. I also joined the beginners meditation by Loksak Rampa also and following yours also, sir. So while meditating, I somehow felt once my body, I mean, I didn't feel my body. I completely detached myself from my body, as if like when we faint, how we feel complete blankness and everything. And my head tends to move backwards. I mean, it raises towards the sky, where I reach that extreme meditation level. Even 1 hour feels like 5-10 minutes for me while meditating, sir. I mean, meditation is really helping me to heal in so many ways, but sometimes I get afraid of this feeling, or sometimes I get anger in while meditating. I sometimes feel, is that giving me any information, or should I completely ignore that thing, or is it saying me something? Or sometimes I feel like my body is taken away from me. And yesterday I felt really good while meditating, sir. Like there was some kind of blue light when I was doing. I don't know if it was a silver cord. I don't think I will experience this quickly, that one, but I'm believing it. That might be that vision that I have seen, because when I just tested it, like I turned my head slightly to the left, I saw it standing over there, and then I slightly turned my head to the right. Then also I felt it. I felt so mesmerized and happy, and at the same time, there was some slight glitch. I am believing it, but still there is some like slight glitch where I'm immediately disconnecting to that thing, and I want to, I'm desperate to see it again, or I'm searching for it. Where are you? Where are you? Like that. Is this like common in while meditating we experience such things, or am I visualizing something else?
Yes, ma'am. So no, wonderful. Thanks for the elaborate, detailed description
Thank
of your experience. Wonderful. So the answer
you.
to that question again is all this is going to, it's like a passing cloud, right? So just look at all these experiences that are happening at that moment and let go of it. There's nothing to analyze. Do not analyze why you are able to see the chord, not able to see the chord, able to feel. Again, it's all momentary. They're all valid experiences, but the way we handle the experiences, yes, let them come, let them be, let them go, right? You handle those experiences as it. Do not try to analyze, as they keep saying, not judgment, not analysis, right? And things like, so the moment you think that is good, the next day you are craving for that experience. So like you said, why did I not get it? And then you become angry. The whole idea of meditation is to go beyond all these feelings and emotions, right? So the only thing is, let all those experiences come, let them go. Wonderful, blue light, red light, green light, whatever it is. So let them happen, let them go. But your progress in meditation, as I talked about, those 5 things, right? Continuous attention on your breathing, experiencing energy currents, experiencing joy or bliss, experience the peace and equanimity. That is all. So everything is based on your past and the way you absorb knowledge, right? I know in meditation for beginners, we are covering the astral body and out of death experience, near death experiences and all that. Yes, they're all true. right? But the way you reach there is through mindfulness. The way you reach that, a lot more awareness. If you're not finishing your first standard and second standard, unless you can always understand what is happening in sixth standard or seventh standard, but you can't go there. You can't handle the higher knowledge or greater knowledge without being able to handle ourselves and our emotions, right? So for now, experiences are good. Do not crave for them. Do not be unhappy if you don't have it. Just enjoy whatever happens, whatever physical, emotional, or astral experiences that you have, and let them go. But bring your attention back to it. Be it meditation for beginners or breath by breath, we're all doing the same anapanasati meditation. So continue to be with your breath throughout the time of your meditation. Feel your body relaxed, feel your mind silent, get into that blissful zone. That is important.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. All right, dear friends, I think we are way over time. Thank you very much for your time and attention in today's session. So tomorrow we will do an hour-long body scan meditation, which is important for our next step in our mindfulness of our body and thoughts. So as I said, body scan allows you to experience each and every part of your body, open up the sensations in each part of the body so that you'll be able to feel every emotion, wherever, whichever part of your body is happening subsequently. All right, tomorrow, 1 hour of body scan meditation. Please join in at the top of the hour at 5 a.m. India time. Until then, have a wonderful Sunday. Experience the joy of eating, experience the joy of walking, experience the joy of breathing. Have a mindful Sunday. Thank you.